Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. So before I start deep cleaning in this zone, I'm going to go ahead and run around and pick up anything that doesn't belong in here, and I'm going to move any tripping hazards that might get in the way when I'm using my doka pole. If you don't know what a doka pole is, stay tuned and I will explain it here in a second. Did you see this video from last week? It was all about organizing and transforming my laundry room, including putting in those 2 standing pantries so that I could hide all that visual clutter behind closed doors. That video blew up and it brought our community over 150 new subscribers. So I want to welcome y'all here and let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Michelle and my channel is all about reclaiming peace in your life by building sensible routines. I've lived many chapters in my life, some more difficult than others, and my saving grace was the peace that routines brought me. So in 2020, I felt led to start a YouTube channel because I wanted to connect with others who were looking for a way to reclaim peace in their lives. And I am so glad that you're here, and I hope to connect with you guys down in the comments. So if you don't mind, would you please leave me your name and where you're from, because I would really love to get to know you. And to all my returning friends, you guys know how I feel about you. And I hope that you guys had a blessed week and you're ready to get some motivation to take with you into next week. Before I do any deep cleaning, I like to go ahead and pull out any of the cleaners that I might use in that area, including the rags. And these right here are my favorite microfiber cloths. I will be linking these, and this is my e-cloth that I use to clean the windows and any glass. And right here is where I keep all of my tools that I'm going to be using in the zone. So I might not use all these, but I might use them. So I like to go ahead and just have everything sitting out and ready. Okay, so this isn't sponsored, but I wanted to show you some things that I picked up from thredUP. Michael and I are going to be going on a cruise. I think it's in May. We're leaving, yes, in the middle of May. And I wanted to pick up some things that, I want to wear on the cruise. So I picked up these things. Now this one right here I'll be wearing here in the winter because it's got the long sleeves. But the short sleeve ones, we're going to be using that on the cruise. So I'm super excited about the cruise, and I love picking up clothes from thredUP. You guys know that I am on a health journey, and as I lose weight, I don't want to go and buy the next size. So at least not in the store. So I like to go to thredUP and buy high quality secondhand clothes that I can find from my favorite brands, but for up to 90% off. They also have a clean out kit where you will fill a bag with your gently used items that you're no longer wearing, you no longer need, or you no longer love. And then you just go ahead and you send the things into them. They also supply you with a shipping label. You drop that off at FedEx or USPS, and then they will go through your bag and they're going to do a 12-point inspection. And if your items meet their quality standards, they'll go ahead and photograph it, list it, and sell it for you. Again, I'm not being sponsored, but I do have an exclusive offer for anybody who has not used thredUP before. You can get 45% off plus free shipping off of your first thredUP order. I'll go ahead and I'll put that link down in the description box. Okay, so this right here is my doka pole. It extends about 30 feet up. This is what I use to clean the whole top of my ceiling, the tops of my cabinets, and things like that. This right here comes with it. I take this off and I wash it after I use it. It's simple to put on here. And the thing that's nice about this is it's bendable. So you can go around fans, go around light fixtures, things like that. Fits nice and snug, so it's not going to come off when you're using it. It's on there nice and snug. The doka pole comes with many other attachments that you can buy. I bought mine as a kit. I think I've got 3 or 4 different attachments that I can add on to this. This is by far my favorite because it would be very difficult for me to get the tops of those ceilings if I didn't have this pole. I would be pulling out a very tall ladder that's heavy, and I've done it before because I use it on the fan on occasion, and also when we put up the Christmas tree. So this is perfect. It cleans my fan and it cleans all these high crevices and corners, and also the vents.
Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you, wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your heart. Coming to get you. making me nervous. Now I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. How I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your heart. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
All right, so today we're going to talk about cleaning schedules, and I'm going to share with you a couple of different ways that I changed up my schedule to fit my lifestyle. But first, let's all agree that there is no right or wrong way to maintain a clean home. You need to determine your level of tidiness, and this will likely change as you add in new chapters to your life. So through the years, I've tweaked my schedule a zillion times to fit my lifestyle. So let's say a single working mom, she has different demands on her time to clean than say, maybe a mom with 3 littles, or a mom with school agers, or with kids that are in sports. Or let's say like my youngest 2 daughters, they both have 3 kids, including infants, and they homeschool. So things are going to look different for those moms than for, a single mom or a single woman who has no children in her home. So not only is time a factor, but more so is the amount of people living in your home and all of their things that you have to deal with. I laugh because I've been there. So anyways, we all know the description of the spinning plates and having to keep those plates spinning without dropping any of them. So the more family members that we add in, that's more time that's required for housework. Now, this is going to include pets and others that we care for, like aging parents or after-school watch of your neighbor's child. So with all this in mind, we as women have to give ourselves and each other grace.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see trust you when you say that be sweet. Just close your eyes and beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me.
This is my Bissell Zing that I'm using. I really like to use this to dust. That way it picks up all that fur and that dust and it's not flinging it all over the house, or I'm not using a wet duster to plaster it to my furniture. You know what I mean. It has this little slider so that way you can adjust the suction on it. I like to leave it all the way open when I'm cleaning the inside of those speakers because those can be very delicate. And then on here I've got it on full strength because I want to get all this dust sucked up. Also fur, you know, from my dogs. Anyways, I also have a very soft brush on there. This brush does not come with this Bissell Zing. I bought it separately. It's a horsehair brush. I don't want to use anything that's going to scratch up my furniture for obvious reasons. So I went ahead and I got this this horsehair brush, and it works absolutely perfectly for this.
It's gonna take some time to get there. I don't care. I'm in for the fight. It's gonna take some time, but I know that beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. Beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me
In all of my cleaning schedule change-ups, a once a week deep clean always worked best for me. So now that I'm an empty nester, I like to do all my zone cleaning in one day. And I've also simplified my zone cleaning to include only 7 tasks. Now, as much as I appreciate the Fly Lady system, and I really do, I did find myself very frustrated with all of the tasks that she had on there. So I took the top 7. They had me cleaning everything from the ceiling all the way down to the floor. I did choose 7 because that way I could do one day for each task if I really needed to and I needed to change things up, or if I was going to have a busy week and I knew that I was only going to be able to do, you know, maybe 1 task a day. I went ahead and I just simplified it and made it 7 tasks. That way I can do it all in 1 week. So if you want to learn more about my 7-task system, I'm going to go ahead and link this video at the end of this video for you to go see next.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I'm lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer.
So I'm going to share with you this time in my life when I had to get really serious about revamping my cleaning schedule, and you're going to see why. So at this point, my husband and I had been married for about 4 or 5 years. And in our home, we had my adult daughter and my teenage daughter. And we also had just moved in my oldest daughter, her husband, and their 2 little kids. We moved them from Las Vegas into our home. And this was their time to stay with us before they found a place of their own. But soon after that, we also moved in Michael's daughter, her husband, and their newborn baby. Okay, so did you lose count? That was 7 adults, including Michael and I, a teenager, and 3 kids that were 5 and under. So one of them was a newborn. Anyway, so yes, we had a large enough house to be able to accommodate, but you can imagine the cleaning and the cooking that needed to get done. Needless to say, I had to get serious about figuring out a cleaning schedule that would bring everyone together and keep our home tidy and running well.
That's why we fade away. Here again, you tell me you just wanna be friends, so I act like I don't understand. Go ahead now, be the man. Let's pretend I don't know about your little plans. Look so cute and innocent, but you're as lost as Peter Pan. Could drop the bomb instead. I told you whenever you need me, just call if you want to. 'Cause hey, that's what friends supposed to say. Minute after minute we fade, and I don't even know I stay. Watch me turning tides, now open your eyes to fade. So we fade. Minute after minute we fade, and I don't even know I stay. Got nothing to say, 'cause your face is fake. That's why we fade away. Here we go, finally some rock and roll. Except that you're just a sinking stone, too hard to stay in control anymore. You got no clue, and that's your problem. I know your best, just know all about it. You still wanna be my friend. I dropped the bomb, you said what's wrong, babe? Scary how you still try to smile and deny it. Yeah, I'm sure your dad still thinks you're great. Minute after minute we fade, and I don't even know what I say. I got nothing to say, 'cause your face is fake. That's why we fade. Minute after minute we fade, and I don't even know what I say. I got nothing to say, 'cause your face is fake. That's why we fade away. Minute after minute we fade, and I don't even know I stay. I got nothing to say, 'cause your fake's a fake. That's why we fade away. That's why we fade away.
This is a dry lubricant that I use here on the door. I like the dry lubricant because it doesn't leave an oily film that's going to attract all that dust and mud. that gets stuck in here anyways, but you can imagine how it would get stuck if that was in there, if it was all oily in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that, and then I like to wipe down the track because footprints and things get on here. I do keep these doors open quite often. If it's not too cold outside, I'll leave them opened, or if I don't have the kids here, and I don't have to worry about them running out to the pool. So for all of my new followers, my husband and I just celebrated the birth of our 19th grandbaby. We are a blended family, and I have 4 kids and I have 10 grandbabies. He has 2 kids, he has 5 grandbabies, and then we have 4 bonus grandbabies that married into our family. So we have a very large family. On Mondays, I homeschool my grandson. So my daughter brings over her 3 boys. I watch 2 of them and I homeschool 1 of them. So I'm very busy and active with my grandkids. On the other days of the week, my other daughter likes to go and exercise a couple of days a week. So her 3 children will come stay with me while she goes and exercise. So on any given day, I will have at least 1, 2, or 3 grandbabies with me, and I love every single minute of it. In my zone cleaning in this area, I will oftentimes pull out my upholstery cleaner and clean these 2 furniture pieces. However, I don't do it every time. I just look at it and see if it needs to be done. If it doesn't, then I will just go ahead and spray some Folex on here, and just to kind of clean up any spots that may be here. These do stay pretty clean because I do use this Folex quite often. Now this piece right here, remember I had issues with this piece one time, actually a lot of times, but one time on film when I was cleaning it and the whole thing fell apart. Because like I told you then, these weren't meant to be put together. These are from IKEA. They're 2 separate pieces. The bottom piece actually has another tray that goes on top of that, but I removed that tray and I put the atrium on there. But it was sitting up there pretty willy-nilly. There wasn't anything to hold those legs tight. So I got under here and I put this wire, and it goes all the way around this piece. So it's nice and tight on there. Nothing's going to move. You can even see it right up there in the top left hand. You can see the wire going all the way around it. So it does not move. I don't have to worry about the grandkids over by it anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up. In the summer, I like to keep plants in there. Right now, I just have some figurines in there that are cactus, and they are made of ceramic. Anyways, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get these tables cleaned, and then I'm going to continue on with this story here in just a second. Okay, so I ran out of glass cleaner, and I'm going to come in here to the back stock and get another can of it. I ran out when I was doing the inside of these sliders, and for some reason I didn't push record on the camera. I thought I did, but I didn't. But you are going to get to see me do the outside of the windows. Now I like to put my e-cloth shining cloth, or window cloth, or glass cloth. It's called something like that. I'll link it down below for you. But I like to put that on my Swiffer, and I like to use that as a pull. Works perfectly. I can get these windows clean in no time by doing this. Before that, I had to have a ladder, and I was out here up and down the ladder cleaning these windows. And it did take a long time. Now I can do these windows all the time, which I have to because I've got the dogs. Now, Olive Grace is really my dog. The other dog is my grand dog, but my daughter is out of town, and when she's out of town, Indigo comes and stays with me. She's the black and white dog. So when they're out there, they get their nose prints all over this glass, so I have to clean these quite often.
All things that glow in the dark. 2 steps from the edge, moving closer.
Okay, so before I start vacuuming, I'm going to go ahead and fill this kettle full of water so that I can get it boiling. I like to use boiling water in my mop bucket, and I like to start this early so that way when it's time to mop, the water's already boiled. Just like with my furniture pieces, I will determine, when I'm in that zone, whether this rug needs to be cleaned with a carpet cleaner. Occasionally, I will pull out the carpet cleaner and I'll clean this rug, and then I also do the one in the dining room. So if I'm pulling out the carpet cleaner, I might as well do this one and the dining room one. So I do those together. I did them right before Christmas, so they're already clean. So I'm just going to go ahead and give this carpet a good vacuum. I like to do a nice slow vacuum. Obviously, it doesn't look like I'm going slow because I've got the film sped up, but I'm going pretty slow here, and I'm going to get a lot of fur and a lot of dust, because remember all that dust that I had up on the fan? Yeah, look at all that. I'm getting it all picked up, and I'm going to go around the rest of the house and I'm going to pick up the rest of the fur and dust before I start to mop. I also have some areas in my grout that need to be cleaned, and I'm going to show you that here in just a second. That you can see it right here in the grout. It's gotten dark, so I'm going to go ahead and treat that. I want to go ahead and get it treated before I mop. So I'm going to move the chairs onto the rug, and I'll also move the dog beds. That way I just have free reign to move all over these floors, and I'm not having to mop around things. With the exception of the dining room chairs, you will see that I don't move those. However, when I do zone cleaning in the kitchen, that's when I get underneath those chairs really well. So I'll pull out those chairs and clean underneath those chairs really well. But you won't see me doing that here today. I'm just going to kind of go around the chairs. Anyways, I'm going to continue getting everything vacuumed up, and then we will mop these floors and give them a good mop, and I'm also going to scrub that grout.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise, I think I'll let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems, I know I can't make it through. Every night it's the same, I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems.
Okay, so let's continue on with my story of how I had to switch up my cleaning schedule to accommodate my large family, and so that I wasn't stuck cleaning everything, because that would not be fun. Anyway, so what I did was I took a piece of paper and I divided the home into zones. Now, this only included common areas, because each adult and the teen daughter, they were all expected to keep their rooms clean and to do their own laundry. So we're only talking about the common areas. And these zones did not look like what you see on the Fly Lady system, nor does it look like the zones that I have in my home here. I divided them up into the entry and hallways as a zone, and then each bathroom was a zone. So I had 3 bathrooms, so that was 3 different zones. I had the kitchen, the dining room, kids' room, and then we did a whole house vacuum and a whole house mop. So those were all different zones or tasks or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so each of these zones had a list of things that needed to get done for that week. And I set that list up on the bar, and every Saturday, each family member had to pitch in and they had to get these lists done. Now, once they completed the task, they would go ahead and initial, to the side of the task. That way we could all see it and we all felt like it was fair. So each Saturday, our whole home was nice and clean. Now, during the week, we would maintain the house by keeping the kitchen and the bathrooms picked up. We would rotate who was going to be doing the dishes and who was going to be taking out the trash. And also during the week, everyone was asked to pick up their belongings and take them into their room at the end of the night. Now, if I did come across something that belonged in another room, I would go ahead and just take it and I would throw it into a community basket. That way it was easy for them to find, but yet it was out of sight. Now, for dinners, we would go ahead and divide those up too. I would cook 2 meals a week, and then the other 2 families took 2 meals a week. And then one day, you were free to go eat. If you wanted to eat out or whatever you wanted to do, eat leftovers, whatever. Now, whoever was cooking, the other family members would clean the kitchen. So that way you weren't left cooking and cleaning, because that's a lot of work, especially when you're cooking for that many people. So the other families would pitch in and help clean the kitchen, after the other family member cooked. So as you can see, if you can get a good foundation of deep cleaning and a weekly schedule to maintain it, you can tweak it to fit your current lifestyle. Now, if you would like to see my current cleaning schedule, I have a free printable that I'll be happy to send to you. If you send me an email, I'll get that right to you. It also comes with a playlist of videos to help you set up your copy of the cleaning schedule.
I'm so beautiful without you. Now my skin glows and it shines like glue. I'm pretty without you. Pretty without you. Pretty without you. Pretty without you. I get my beauty sleep without you. No more nicotine turning my hands blue. I'm pretty without you. Pretty without you. Pretty without you. Feeling lonely was hard, but it was all for the better.
I've said this several times before, but for all my new followers, let me go ahead and explain this. My father owned a very large janitor service in a large town here in Texas. So when I was growing up, he used to give me cleaning tips. And one of the tips that he gave me is to first mop around the perimeter of your room. Once you mop around the perimeter, then you do the inside. That way you are not mopping any dirty stuff up onto your baseboards. So I go around the edge and I clean those first, and then I will go and I will clean the center. If there's any dirt that's left over, then I will go around underneath again and mop. Typically there's not. My floors don't get that dirty. But that way you are maintaining your baseboards and you're not slopping any dirt and things like that up onto your baseboards. So that's a great tip that my dad gave me. I always remember it when I'm mopping. I think about it in my head, and I remember the day that he told me it.
Mascara under my eyes since you left with your life. No makeup on my sleeve, now I can't keep it together. I'm so beautiful without you. Now my nails can grow and I bought new shoes. I'm pretty without you. Pretty without you. Pretty without you. Pretty without you. Feeling lonely was hard, but it was all for the better. Taking care of myself, haven't done that in forever. No mascara under my eyes since you left with your life. No makeup on my
smiling at me like only you could do, like a perfect dream, and that dream is you. The sun is lighting up your face. We stayed up all night and listened to the rain.
Good girl, Indigo. You're a good girl.
But I can't stop, no, I can't stop.
Well, my sweet friends, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, would you please give me a big thumbs up? It really does help my channel. And don't forget to send me an email if you want a copy of the weekly cleaning schedule, along with a playlist of videos to help you fill yours out. And I will leave this video right here for you to go see next. And I'll see you again next Sunday. Until then, stay blessed, my friends.